All right. Hi, everyone. So this is my first web application. It is a Sinatra project. And to get us kicked off here, it is called Travelist. It is like a traveler's take on Pinterest. Pretty minimal login and sign up page when you first go to it. If I do click login, I can type in, of course, the username and password. If I don't complete the fields, I will get an error, as you see right there. Same kind of deal for sign up. And let me just give an example of that. So same kind of thing, a red little pop-up occurs there to let you know you got to fill out the fields. I'm going to first log in and show you a little bit of what I have here. As you can see, I also encrypted the password, so as you would never want anybody to see it, it is there. I click submit, and then I am logged in. I did have, as I wrote in my blog, I had a lot of trouble with CSS, so it's not the prettiest thing. The functionality is all there, as I'll show you here, but as you see, there are a bunch of destinations. We're on the home page right now, kind of my all page where all users, as I have about 6 users in my seed data with about 5 destinations each. So it's just a bunch of destinations listed out here. And I can go through, I can see, I have rankings on each of these, of course, a title, and I also have a learn more. If I click on that, then I can view more about a brief description about that destination. Of course, as a user as well, I can click view my destinations, so it'll specify as Island Hoppers user 1, so the first 5 from all will pop up there, and you can see that. And of course, I can click the learn more in this as well to show those destinations. As far as editing, I can click edit. I can, as you see, a little edit field pops up, and just the same as I mentioned before, if I don't fill out everything, I can, or I'll get this error message popping up. I can also, of course, create new destinations. Excuse me. So as I do that, I can go, let's say, click Cuba here. I have some pre-filled data. Let's say, and I do have a drop down for ranking for that number. Let's say it's a 9. I put in my image and I click submit. And as you see, the current destinations pop up below it. It's running and creating that now. So it created Cuba. And as you see, all the information is there for it. I can also, again, to show you the edit, I can say I just want to change the ranking. So we'll keep everything else the same. Let's say we weren't actually that thrilled. It was only a 7. So I have it in there. And then I'll click submit, and it will update this accordingly. So I have that in there. And of course, it'll also be now added to the home page. It'll be added to the network of everybody's destination. So if I go all the way to the bottom here, you will see Cuba on the home page. I also can go, of course, to my particular destinations since I created it with my username and password, and it's right there. If I, of course, want to remove it, I can go back into learning more about it, and I can remove it as well. So if I click that right here, it goes back to then the home page, and you will see at the bottom, it is no longer there. And of course, it is no longer in my destinations as a user as well. So that is all in there for functionality wise. As you see, of course, it customizes for the user's username right here on the welcome. I can also, of course, log out. Purposely, obviously, you don't really want people to log out. So at least as far as that part of the aesthetic, I kind of purposefully put it over there. So it's not the easiest, but you can see it still. So if I click log out, and let's say just for example now, of course, I want to I want to sign up. So let's go ahead and create a new user. And actually, let me do this. And I have to do a different email. And I'll make something up here. And we'll sign up. And as you see, it logs me in. I get my customized message. If I go to view my destinations, of course, I'm a new user, so nothing will be in there, but I can always, of course, create new ones, add them to my list of destinations as well, so I can clearly see that. And again, I can go back to the homepage and see all of that in there as well. So everything created, everything updated. You know what? Just for an example, I'm gonna add a destination in, since we haven't done that as a new user. I don't know if this image is actually Australia, so give it a shot though, and see what happens here. It was a bad link. So everything works just fine. It was just the wrong format for that location link. So that's a great example of an edit. So let's go into that. I'm going to search Australia and click on images. And let's use this guy and copy image address. And that is what we will use to fix it. Let me just make sure I put all my other stuff back in. And I'll click submit. And now we have it in there. Of course, again, I can go back to my destinations. It will be in there. And it will also now be on the home page, as you can see it. And just to cap that off, as far as our CRUD routes, I'm going to go ahead and remove this as well to finish it off here. And again, now it's removed from the all page, the home page, and from my destinations as well. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. And let's go back to home page here. Sorry, I got a little frozen. Try that again. All right, so going back to home page here, all set up and ready to go. As you see right there, finally popped up. But thanks everybody again for watching, and it was fun giving this the first round go. I'm definitely going to work more on CSS and HTML to make this look much better for future projects, and probably will update this one as well. Thanks.